Hi everyone. I'm sorry it's been a few days. Actually, it's been quite a while now since I've actually done a live for you guys. Well, look, the kids have been home now. It's a whole new world, obviously, and we're all in the same boat. And so definitely that has impacted my ability to do some videos for you guys. But that's not the only reason. Facebook has definitely been having problems. I don't know if it's been Zoom or Facebook or a combination of both. It's been really tricky to get the live working, to be honest. So today, see, kids at home. Today, I actually wanted to talk about, strangely enough, what it's like now working from home with the kids. And now she's going to watch herself in the screen. I've moved her over here so I can read my notes, and she's just going to watch herself now in the video screen over here. You watch. Anyway, look, as we all know, our lives have been turned upside down. We're all trying our best to be as productive as possible working from home, and do everything we can. Everyone's now home in the house. We've got to try and homeschool these little ones. The place is messy because everyone's home all day. And you know, it's tough, but we just made a cake, didn't we? We just made a chocolate cake. We're going to go do some gardening in a second. So it is nice to spend some time together doing things that we wouldn't normally have the chance to do, I suppose. Anyway, she's going to do what she's going to do. But look, you know, I'm now, what am I at? Day 7, I suppose it is, of homeschooling, and every day has been different, that's for sure. But look, here's some pointers that I've created myself or I've got from other parents over the last week and a half or so. And the most important thing is don't be too hard on yourself. It's tough, it's hard. We're out of our comfort zone. This is not what we do. This is, you know, we are not all teachers. And for those teachers out there, like, bless you, because this is not an easy job. And I am really grateful for the work that you guys do with my kids every other day. So thank you for that. But, you know, everyone, like, don't put these high expectations on yourself. Be kind to yourself. And you can only do what you can do. You know, all of a sudden we are now teachers and parents and partners and business owners and all sorts of things. And we thought there was a juggle before. Now the juggle has become a whole new level. So love yourself, be kind to yourself, and don't think that you need to be a superhero right now. You can only do what you can do. And so on that note, the next thing is do what you need to. If you have to get some work done so you can earn a living and it's your livelihood and you need to put food on the table and your kids have to go to school, then that is allowed at the moment. So make sure you do that. You have to do what you need to do to look after yourself and your family, and guilt-free, you know. Don't feel guilty if you have to pop the kids in front of a movie so you can get some work done. Don't feel guilty if you had to take them to school because you're in a job. That means if you want to get it done, the kids have to go to school. We need people out there. We've got people on the front line, nurses, doctors, other services that we need. We need to be able to buy groceries. We need our rubbish picked up. We need all sorts of things. And if you need to be able to make your money and you need the kids to go to school, then do what you need to do. You know, like, obviously within the rules that we've been provided, but, you know, don't feel guilty for doing what you need to do. The other thing is, look, if you are blessed and lucky enough to have another person at home, see if you can work out shifts with them where they might be able to support the kids and you can support the kids. And also, I mentioned this in one of my previous videos, you may need to now work yourself in shifts. So maybe the morning you're helping the kids, the afternoon the kids are having free choice time and you do some work, and maybe you have to then do some work in the evenings, which isn't ideal. They become very long days, but shifts might be what you need to do. And, you know, sometimes you have to let a few things go. Don't clean the shower this week or whatever it has to be, because there is so much more now on your plate. So do what you need to do and see if you can work out like a different sort of structure or work arrangement. And if you can share that with someone else, then that's even better. Oh dear. Anyway, on that, if you can have, yeah, but the camera's here.
I know.
If you can have a schedule or some kind of a structure that you attempt to work within, that will also help you. So the schools in a lot of cases have provided some kind of schedule. If you try and work to that, that sometimes works, but also be kind. If you can't meet the schedule, you can't meet the schedule. But what that will do is help you and your kids have some kind of normalcy and routine, and for you to know what is on for the day. And so for that, the other thing is prepare. So if you created some kind of a schedule for the day, then prepare either the morning or the night before. Get the paints out, get the recipes out. Make them lunch so that's ready, so you don't have to like be running around at lunchtime trying to prepare lunch for them. Have that ready so it's like at school, you just go to your lunchbox, you get your lunch. And you know, try and keep on a bit of a routine and a schedule. So be prepared, have some kind of structure. These guys love routine and structure as well, so it helps them feel like things are a little bit under control for them. The other good thing is tire the kids out. You know, so take them on activities where they run around. So maybe you take them on some activities where they get a bit tired, like whether it's mentally tired or physically tired, and then they can have bike rides. Then they can have a rest maybe in the afternoon, and you can then get some work done if that's what you need to do, or have a rest yourself.
I like being active.
Yeah, good. This is pretty tiring, this whole work, teach, the whole thing, right? And you know, show them a bit of responsibility. So ask them to help you around the house. Start getting them to clean up after themselves. Make sure they clean their room every day. They can start vacuuming other parts of the house that maybe they weren't before, because you know, now that everyone's at home, the place needs to be vacuumed a whole lot more than before, because there's just, you know, stuff just gets walked around the house all the time. It's messy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. So
messy.
Gets messy. So, you know, get the kids involved, ask them, because they can see the mess as well. Ask them to help out and take responsibility as well for looking after the house and keeping things on track and helping with dinner.
I like helping with dinner and like making cake.
Yeah, cool. See, they like it.
It's delicious.
And it's
Cake's
not
delicious.
child labour.
What's child labour?
Nothing. You know, and the other thing is teach them about the real world. Help them understand that mummy and daddy have to work. Right? We have to work as well, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so sometimes we can't always be there at their beck and call and give them all the attention they want, because sometimes we have to get a few things done.
And if you're on your own, you have to do something else that you can do.
Yeah, exactly. And ask them to just, you know, respect that, you know, for a period of time you need to get some work done, and if they could please just, you know, give you a chance to do that. You know, it helps them understand the real world and their own responsibilities in helping mum and dad, as well as you helping the kids. Yeah, we all have to
helping.
We all have to look after each other.
It makes me happy.
And you're a great helper. And look, a really important thing is time out for yourself and for the kids, away from each other, away from just everything. Like if you go sit in the sun and have a cup of tea on your own, if you want to go for a walk on your own, have a bath.
I like having.
Yeah, you know, and just you will need a little bit of time for yourself. We're going to be in each other's pockets for a while here. You know, try and lock yourself away and have a FaceTime with your bestie with a wine, whatever it is. You know, but you know, make sure you get time out, because it can be a whole lot. Like there's people around you all the time now, asking you for things, being there with you all the time. So make it a priority to actually look after yourself, and for them as well. Sometimes, you know, the brothers and sisters, they fight a little bit more maybe, or when it starts to get to that point, try and, you know, do an activity where they're apart, so that they're not fighting so much. So timeouts are really important, but time with your friends, you know, like, and when we're not having time out from each other, make sure we're talking to each other. You know, it's really strange times. I've been speaking to friends this week who are really struggling with the isolation. Like, it's really hard. So certain personalities are going to deal with it differently. Some personalities, this is really hard on them, really hard. Like, I'm someone that is quite comfortable with my own company, and I'm fine not always being around people. I love my friends and family, but I am actually okay with, and working from home is normal for me. I've been doing it for 10 years. It's normal. So it's not a big adjustment for me, and for other people, this is a really big adjustment. So talk to your friends, talk to your family, talk to your kids, ask each other how they're doing, have a FaceTime. You know, when you're going for your walk on the streets, say hi to the neighbors. Just keep communicating. Yeah, see, the kids are having FaceTime with their friends because they miss them so much.
And I had a big FaceTime with my class today.
And they had a FaceTime with their class. So if you can organise class FaceTimes, they're loving that too. But just keep talking to each other, you know, and adults are better at understanding why they're not feeling great. You know, they understand that.
I know why.
They understand, you know, they don't feel great because they're feeling isolated and it's making them depressed. Kids don't quite understand why they're angry and sad, and they just feel angry and sad sometimes. So
I'm so sad.
so, you know, talk to them about it, and, you know, go outside, say hi to the guy walking the dog on the street, have a Zoom call or a FaceTime with your friends, or house party is the latest thing, I believe. And just show each other a heap of love right now. Like, be kind to yourself. If you can't get the schoolwork done today, doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. The kids will be fine, hey? If you have a day where you can't get the schoolwork done, that was my last Friday. I had meetings from 9 till 5. I couldn't do homeschooling, right?
And
So
I let Mama have the whole day by herself, and it was 3 days for me and my sister, and she didn't do anything.
it was a free day for the kids, you know? They did a few things.
And she didn't do anything.
I didn't do nothing. Well, I worked all day, but I couldn't do the homeschooling. You know what? That's reality. That's just how it is. So don't beat yourself up about it. It's just how it is. Anyway, what's your message? You going to say anything? Hi? Hi to everyone?
Hi!
Hi, everyone. There's the camera. She keeps looking at herself. It's there, but that's the camera.
Hi!
All right. Be kind, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye!